privacy, I'll keep it hush, hush. I'll stay down low for you. I like when it's just you and me, I'll keep it hush, 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 baby. I know you love your...
Hey guys, it's Lex
and Courtney,
and you are listening to The Pleasure Is All Yours again this week. We are here, of course, again to encourage sexual liberation in the Black and queer community. Our whole point was to make a space for Black and queer people to just come and talk and, you know, kiki and really just emphasize that the pleasure is.
The pleasure's all yours, baby.
Yes, in every aspect.
Every single one, boo.
It's Sunday again. It's a beautiful Texas sunny day.
It is gorgeous outside. It's like 68, outside. 70.
Yeah. I went on a walk yesterday. Bitch, fabulous.
Amazing.
How the fuck are you, Courtney?
Girl, I've been fucked out of my mind the last 7 days. And I do not mean like fucked up here. I mean like fucked.
Physically.
Oof. I feel good because I have been taken care of.
Love that for
this
you.
week, okay? I mentally, I feel good. I don't know. I think I'm just feeling good because I've been fucked. I don't know. Things are still crumbling around me. So
just staying in the cloud.
Yeah, but I'm just like, you know what? This is good. I deserve this because every other part of my life is crazy right now. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I just really appreciate, you know, the partner that I have for taking care of me in these cool times that I'm struggling. But, you know, I'm pretty standard for me. What about you, bitch?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not feeling anything crazy. I did have like a little realization yesterday that I need to have I did put my 2 weeks in, you know, at my job. I realized, and I was saying that this morning when I was talking to one of my coworkers, I was like, once I get so irritated with you that I can't respect you and your work, I have to go because I pride myself on being a great worker and an overachiever, and I cannot be my best self when I fucking hate you. So I put my 2 weeks in. So that was really cool. I'm going to take some time off before going back into work, which will be really nice.
That's always good.
I have never had that before ever.
Reset your brain.
Yes. And I really want to get a better habit and, you know, just, I need time to catch up with myself to mentally catch up with what I need right now. Cause I feel like I'm all over the place. So, that's really exciting. And Red came back from her trip, so that was lovely, and we've just been hanging out all weekend. I'm on my period, but you know, she still fingered me a little bit. Yeah. And that was cool. But I just think when I'm on my period, I feel too sticky to enjoy.
Yeah, I get that.
Enjoy it. Every day I've woken up, I'm I need to go take a shower. I feel blah. But it's just been really nice just hanging out with her and smooching and joking around, and we went for a walk, and we've been sleeping because, you know, jet lag.
Ooh, yeah. That's good. I like a good relaxing weekend.
Yes, but nothing too crazy. We've really just been chilling, you know. Getting ready for New York.
Ooh, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
It's coming around.
It's for sure. Around the mountain.
Here she motherfucking comes.
Yes.
What are we talking about today?
First we have the fun fact, which Courtney has.
Sorry. Yeah, so actually, wow, today I have an interesting fun fact. I kind of just got everything together with it last minute because I was like, you know, this is really important to talk about. And I feel like, you know, as the cancer, quote unquote, spreads, that it's good that we all be prepared and aware of what they're doing in other states. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure everybody's heard of the Missouri trans bans that are being passed through the Senate. I think it was passed through the Senate. Now it's being passed through the House. That basically restricts gender affirming care for not only minors now, but also adults in the state of Missouri. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I just wanted to make sure we use our platform to also educate, you know. Let me pull up what I have, just some general points that they made in this ruling that was released on Thursday. So officially starting now, healthcare providers will, starting April 27th, Healthcare providers will need to ensure any psychiatric symptoms from existing mental health comorbidity. So like make sure if the person is bipolar or schizophrenic or depressed, that they're being treated, or that they're being, it says in here that they're treated and resolved, but I don't really understand how you resolve mental health issues like that. And I don't think that should automatically bar anybody with those mental health conditions from seeking gender affirming care because they have schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. I think that's really crazy. I'm sure there's lots of point A's and point B's and point C's in those rulings.
Yeah.
It says physicians also must screen patients for social media addiction, autism, and signs of social contagion with respect to the patient's gender identity. So what that sounds like to me is basically they have to say, are you only transitioning because you've been seeing so many people transition on social media?
Like, is social media influencing your decision, or is this something that you're actually wanting to do?
This is so interesting to me because why would somebody go through the pain and the time and the discrimination to achieve this if it was just for some views on TikTok for a year or whatever? So they also go in to talk about how the FDA approved puberty blockers over 30 years ago from a bunch of different reasons for kids that go through puberty too early, because there's girls that can have their period at 6, 7, or 8. And so they have medications for that to like slow it down. They have medications like birth control, all those things physicians prescribe to trans youth to control their hormones, control their puberty cycles and those things. And now they're saying that that's like you could be disbarred or you can be fined, like as a physician, if you prescribe those items to trans people. But that also is like really is leaving trans people unprotected from getting pregnant or other things that can be really dangerous for their physical and their mental health.
Yeah.
So the Senate leader said that it's unlikely that the House version will actually make it through the Senate because there's a lot of like really extreme language in the bill. So they're not sure if it's going to pass the House, but it's clear that there's other versions that might come through that they're able to pass. So in this case, I'm saying that we should reach out and support our trans community.
Especially Missouri.
Yes, especially in Missouri, especially locally. If you're like Lex was telling me earlier, if you're on social media and you see a person in your area or not on TikTok, or you see a person in Missouri on Twitter that's asking for direct donations to help them with their gender affirmation care, with their relocation, with food and water and shit like that, then give directly to those people, because, you know, we can't always guarantee that these foundations are giving the money to where it needs to go. They might be giving the money to politicians and congressmen, but those people don't move fast enough for what we need right now.
And not all trans people are like able to get to a computer to find out how to even sign up for these resources from like these different organizations. So it's just usually better to donate right to the source. And like, if you don't know how to find people, or if you're sitting here thinking, well, I don't have anybody trans on my timeline that's crowdfunding, you can literally go into any search bar and like type in trans crowdfunding. You can type in Missouri, like hashtag Missouri. Like, I'm sure there's a hashtag for that shit. You can go on TikTok and see like all the things under the hashtag and find those people and donate directly to them, because like most of them are probably scared and like without resource. And since this is so quick on the 27th, that's literally in 11 days, you know? So it's like in 11 days, if you can't get, like, if it does pass, say it does pass, if you don't have enough meds for that, you don't have enough blockers, you don't have enough anything for that, then you're just like stuck. And like, just like that's something you have to continuously keep up with, you know, to maintain your gender, which is like really hard. So like, not imagine that just being taken away. Like
there's a lot of really physical effects, like not just like the dysphoric mental effects, but like physical effects on your body from stopping these kinds of medications.
Yeah, especially if you've been on them for a really long time. So yeah, I'm sure that there will definitely be like lots more from the states who really, really are like, no gays, no blacks, no trans, no women.
It says that 13 states have enacted laws restricting or banning gender-affirming care for minors, and they give a little list. Texas isn't on there right now, but they also said that there's over 24 states that are considering bills this year to restrict gender-affirming care for everyone. So, like, I would say reach out to your congressman, reach out to your congresswoman, reach out to your local officials. They're motherfuckers. So give to your community and also reach out to those people. Also vote. You know, even if you don't think your vote counts, at least you can say that you tried to do something when the time comes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I'm off my soapbox now. I thought we should just do a fun fact because that's not so fun because shit ain't always fun, you know?
Yeah, and we've said that before.
Yeah.
And it's always really good to bring light to things that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Today we are talking sensory play, sensation play, temperature play, whatever you want to call it. It is it's one of those things in BDSM that I think is like really interesting because a lot of people are scared of BDSM, but then they like being like blindfolded and they like being like light things like that, you know? It's all a part of it, and sensory play is like a very huge part of
Sex in general.
Of sex in general, exactly. So, for those of you who don't know, sensory play is the act of heightening sexual experiences by taking away senses, replacing them with something, or just making it different than what you're used to. One thing about it is that it can help release the pressure of having genital focused sex. So like, people who are like, oh my God, well, the whole time I'm having sex, I'm gonna have to have a dick in my mouth, you know? Like, no, you can do other things while you are having sex, like we will talk about, and all the different ways you can, like, make the senses be more sexy. So, sensation play can be very light, very sexy, very pleasing to all of your senses if done correctly. It can also range from vanilla to kinky. And it is definitely a great way to open the door to more kink and more just like interesting things in your life. Cause it's like, oh, I actually like it when you sort of pinched me a little there. Like maybe I would like some nipple clamps also, you know, like it just gives you more, like it opens your brain to like more than what you usually do, which is always really good. Let's see. Sensory and sensuality should be kind of in the same thought, since sensuality does involve igniting all 5 of your senses, which is touch, taste, sight, smell, and sound. Just for you guys who didn't know. Because I always can only name 4.
Touch, taste, sight, scent, sound. Is it touch that you always forget?
I actually think it might be like smell. It might be smell that I forget.
Yeah, that's because I mean, like, you would think that there's like a lot of opportunities to feel like smell during sex, but it's more like involuntary. You know what I mean? Like you're not like, ooh, let me smell her pussy, or like let me smell.
Speak for yourself.
You're not lying. You know, I'm not like at a. But you know, I'd be like,
I'm a whiff before I lick it. Sure, I'm gonna give it a nice little.
I do like a fingers thing instead, but I do that to myself, nobody else. Anyway, yeah, I can understand how smell would be one that you would just naturally miss out on.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry.
What?
Do you talk about how to use smell in the bedroom later?
Yeah, I do. I give you ideas and everything, girl. I actually have a really long list.
All right, girl, let's get it.
Like any other BDSM play, sensory play can help build trust and generate new power dynamics in whatever it is that you're doing. Because it's like, you got to let me do these things. I mean, you don't have to, but this is what we're doing. And this is what I'm going to do to you and with you and all these other things. It is very unlikely that you will harm your partner or yourself while playing like with sensory items. So I just think and you know what, neurodivergent people, I'm just saying this will probably be one that you like, because it just is like one of those, I don't know, different touches, different smells, different feelings, different temperatures, things like that, like sounds, even like using tools as a sound. I don't know. Anyway, I'll say that one later.
Okay.
I'll say it later.
Are you saying that neurodivergent people tend to like go towards these things or stray away from these things? No,
go towards them, just because like sound things, touching things is usually like, oh, interesting. Think about like things that you touch and you're like, oh, this is nice. I want to touch this some more. Yeah. It's like that.
Okay.
Or you hear things and it's Just like if you're blindfolded and someone's like touching you with something,
It feels way more intense.
It's like, whoa, this feels really cool.
Yeah.
What is this? What are you doing? You know, that kind of thing. So
you don't have all the answers.
Yeah. Let's see. There are ways. Ways the senses affect your sex life, which I thought was really cool because it also explains why some things affect us even outside of sex too.
Okay.
So for sound, the ability to hear can dampen by stressful situations or just by stress in general. And I made a note that this is probably why we have to turn the music down when we're looking for shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Like while I'm looking for parking.
I can't fucking see. I can't hear. I can't see. Wait, what'd you say? Like
your brain's trying to do too much, process too much.
Too much. You're stressing yourself out. Creating a sonic environment where you and your partner can relax is really important. Or even just feel sexy, relax, feel sexy, sensual, all of that. So like music, I don't know, you know, if they like brown noise, put brown noise on, like some shit like that, you know. Sight, sometimes just looking at your partner can sometimes get you really in the mood. Taking the time to slow down and really look at them and appreciate their body is always like a really good sensory thing.
Low lighting.
Low lighting is really good. Low lighting is great.
Like LED lights, but not like college room LED lights. Like, well, it can be, you know, but just anything that makes it feel different.
I like the ambiance. I like some candles. And I used to have these lights, just these soft white lights that go around my room. And I like that light too, because like I can see, but it's still modest because people be shy.
Yeah.
People be shy.
And also your skin just looks so soft. And you know, you can feel more like out. Like it's not like you're in your bedroom all the time. I work in my bedroom, so I don't know, when I turn off those lights and I turn on the other lights, it feels like I'm somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like now I'm in the mood. Now I'm in a different stage. Like my mind shifts along with like the vibe of the room.
Yeah, I feel that. And that's that sight. Smell, it's one of the most erotic senses that we have. So I think it's really funny that that's the one that I usually forget, you know. This triggers the limbic system. Oh, that's my stomach.
I hope you can hear that. I hope y'all heard that.
It was a soft one at first, and I was like, okay, it's gonna go away, but then it got louder. Okay, so it does trigger the limbic system in your brain. Yes, this is the area that is responsible for emotions, long-term memories, and sexual impulses. Smells can relax your body and mind, which in turn will like relax you in general, which always gives you the possibility to be horny.
So like candles, colognes.
Yes. Food.
Food.
I'm sorry. The smell of really good food is always going to get me real. And then I'm going to eat. Oh my God. Please. Let's go. Let's get the itis for real. Yeah. Okay. Taste.
I love that one. Like, do you ever like kiss somebody and like their lips taste like a mix of like liquor and like a joint or like a blunt, and then like their lips, and like it's like the taste of the lip, but you can also smell it, but you can also like feel the temperature difference on the lip. Ooh, like not everything coming together as one. That's my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love that shit.
I love it. Yes. Okay.
Where the hood niggas at?
I'm trying to get my coochie scratched. That's why I sent you that TikTok. And you were like, I have so many questions, and I was like, what's the question?
What do you not understand? What is there to understand? She said what she said.
Like, what do you mean? What did we say? Taste? Okay, yeah. Okay. Taste signals to your brain that you can relax, enjoy, and connect. This is why getting comfortable with the taste of bodies is so important. Taste at a primal level sends hormones to the brain and can aliven sex between you and your partner. Yeah, that's why I'm like, leave them flavored lubes and shit at home.
Yes.
Leave them at home. I need my coochie to taste like coochie. I I just want to let you know my gas light on my coochie tank is like burning. It's like empty. Like I'm sputtering down the road. I fear for my life every day. I wake up.
You're on E.
Yeah. Touch.
Wait, why? What? But why are you on E? Why can't you?
Because.
I was done in period.
No, she actually did start hers this morning, but.
Damn.
But she was just really tired. We slept.
Okay.
Like we played around a little bit, but like.
Got you.
She passed.
When you
out.
say your coochie meter, you mean like you mean like eating the coochie, or just like being like having sex?
No, eating coochie.
Okay,
mostly.
Specifically.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get on your understanding.
Yeah.
And that's all.
I appreciate you for pointing it out because I just be saying shit, and I'm sure somebody else was like, which meter is empty?
Now you know, in case you were wondering.
Getting my coochie 8 meter, I just be thinking about it, but like. It'd be a half most of the time. It'll stay there for a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Touch. Since skin is the largest organ we have, it can be the biggest source of excitement for some of us. And yes, your skin is an organ. I feel like, somebody may have been like, skin's not an organ. Skin is an organ, just in case you forgot. Yes, incorporating different textures, pressures, temperatures is a great way to heighten the senses and sex with your partner. I do like that I put toolies for play.
What is toolies?
Toolies, like the tools to play, like tools.
Oh, toolies, like
yeah,
toolies. You got some toolies. Oh, is it a gun? I don't know all these little terms for the guns these days.
Get the toolie.
Get the toolie.
Yeah.
Girl. I'm used to the Glock.
Okay, sorry.
That's it, or like something.
The toolies for play. Anyway, here are a few things that you can use: feathers, floggers, blindfold, Wartenberg wheel.
What's a Wartenberg wheel?
I was just gonna say.
What is it though?
It is a silver rod. Funny enough, they use it for burn victims to check like the nerves when
Okay, a silver rod.
Yeah, and then it has like a little pinwheel. And around the wheel, it has little sharp.
Oh, I thought that was called an Odax because that's what it's called.
No,
but that's just the name of the toy.
Yeah, that's the name that brand called it. But what it's actually called is a Wartenberg wheel.
A Wartenberg wheel.
I just bought one.
Oh, interesting. Those are really cool.
Yeah, I actually also got. I just got nipple clamps too, and I saw a nipple in it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be bringing these everywhere now. Everyone's getting their nipples. I like how it looks and I want to grab them. E-stem is another one.
Electric stimulation is what E-stem is.
Yes. Ice cubes is another one. Massage or drip candles and sensual lighting, which is what we already said. Of course, I have ways to incorporate these things, and I'm not just going to give you a list. We're going to do a little step by step. When blindfolded, you can, since being blindfolded does like heighten your senses, you can't see, so you're more focused on what's around you, what you can touch, what you can hear, what you can taste, what you can smell. So it's a great time to rediscover your partner's body. So like blindfold them, slowly take their clothes off, kiss them all over, like that kind of thing.
I had an experience with blindfolding this week, where we were both masturbating next to each other with the blindfold. When I had my blindfold on, and they had their hand inside of me, and I couldn't see anything, but I could feel their hand, and I could hear like their breathing and how it changed, and like got faster or slower, like whenever I would get closer. And that shit was so good because you're not focused. I wasn't focused on what I looked like because I couldn't see. I wasn't focused on what he looked like, but I could tell that he was enjoying it, and it was so good. Like everything was heightened, you know, like the touches that they give on your side, or like if they come up your back neck, like, and you're not expecting it, but you're still being stimulated. Keeps you on your toes.
Keeps you on your toes, bitch. Textures like silk, feathers, flower petals, lightly on the body or like spread around the bed. You can also like blindfold your partner and rub these things on them. What do you think this is? It's also good to do that with taste, like get a fruit or get a bowl of something and blindfold them. touch them, kiss on them, put the thing in your mouth, go to kiss them, have them bite a piece of it off. What do you think that is?
Ooh, I like those.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like a burst in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Temperature play can involve ice, strip candles, safely heated massage oil, glass toys or metal plugs. Glass or metal toys, really and truly. Like sensory play is one of my favorites. Like, and ice and like things like that is really good. It's one reason why I do like to keep cold water near the bed, because I'll take a sip and hold it in my mouth and then put my mouth like on a nipple or put it like on a cooch or something like that. It's a nice temperature difference. And it's always I actually really like that.
Mm-hmm.
I always like those ones. So there's that. Nipple suction, nipple clamps, or those air pressure or suction toys. The air pressure toys are also really good on the nipples if you are a nipple plate kind of person. And then the nipple suction is really good for like different parts of the body as well. So it's like a good 2-in-1. E-stim can definitely give you a buzzing to a stinging sensation. And I did want to take a sec for Court to like describe what is the E-stim for you? Like,
As someone that was nervous about it. So if you're like, oh girl, electric stimulation, what the fuck? Basically, you know, your partner or has like a little conductor on their body, and then it turns their hand into like a conductor for the electric. So as they touch you everywhere, you can feel like little jolts, and they can turn it up or down. So I don't know. I don't know what the level was on when it started, but it was like a buzzing, kind of like when you
like a warm feeling,
like when you walk on a carpet and then like you like, or like when you rub your hair on a balloon and then you can see it connect and like you can feel the charge around it. That's what it started as, like a buzzing warm vibration. Mm-hmm. But as you turn it up, it turns into like little pricks. That's what the word I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. It feels like little tiny pricks. And it's not painful. It's just, you're like I was so tense and ready for it to be painful that I don't know, it's like a mind thing.
Yeah.
It's really a mind fuck.
Yeah, it's not like, sometimes it can definitely be like really painful if you want to make it painful, but it can also just be really nice, really buzzy. If you are interested in trying something like that, the Neon Wand and the Neon Wand Power Tripper attachment are the things that Courtney was talking about. You plug them into the wall, but like the cord's really long. You put the little piece in your pants and just go
to town.
Yeah,
start easy.
Start on a really light feeling. Some people can't feel the electricity, but like, you know, some people, and if they can't feel it on a low setting, then, you know,
gradually turn it up. Start on the extremities, like do the legs first, do the back of the knees,
inside thighs.
Then move to like the special areas. Yeah. The thighs for me felt so nice. That was my favorite. Like when they were like just dragging their hand up my thigh and around the back. My neck was crazy. My neck was crazy when they just dragged it across my neck and down the back. It's very sexy.
Yeah, I want to put my hand
and scary.
Yeah. Okay, so light aphrodisiac scents. So some of those would be vanilla, ginseng, which I didn't know how to smell. Saffron, chocolate, patchouli, sandalwood, rose, jasmine, lavender. Those are sensual smells. So, you know, if you are a humidifier kind of bitch and your humidifier does those little scents in them and shit, boom, put them in there.
Diffuser situation.
Yeah, diffuser. There we go. And then, I don't know, a candle maybe.
Room spray. Linen spray is really good. Like you just spray in the morning, and then every time y'all like hit the bed or you move the pillows, you just yeah. I also really like to put essential oils in special places on my body. So of course, you know, you put it behind your ears. I also put it behind the back of my knees because when your knees are up in the air, bitch.
I like.
What's that smell?
Like right here.
In between the thigh, and then I put it in between my cleavage, and so everywhere you go, you just get a little like.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
They call it scent mapping, which is cool. You can put different scents on different parts of your body, and then you have your partner find which scent is where.
Yeah, the oil of love is good for that too.
Ooh,
but it's good for taste and smell.
And it warms up a little bit.
And it warms up a little bit, absolutely. Create a playlist specific to feeling sexy or having sex, which I'm sure all of us have like
Yes.
a sex playlist. I think my issue with the sex playlist is like songs that I find sexy, you might not find sexy.
Yo.
And now
It's
we're doing
weird.
stuff and I'm having a great time and you're not having a great time because you're like, what the fuck song is this?
That I have to go through that a lot frequently. Yeah. I'm like, why is what's his name? It's like a lot of like stroking songs from like when I was in like high school or middle school. And it's like, damn, I just know when you was a teenager, you was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck to this song when I get older. And it's cute, but I'm like, ugh, let's just put on some her.
Bet them neighbors know my name.
Dead ass.
Screaming, scratching.
Why are we listening to Take You Down? Take it down. I really want to take it down.
the hip thing that they do. Okay. Dirty talk and other sexual sounds is another thing you can incorporate, but I mean sounds you get anyway. I feel like dirty talk, I feel like before you engage in that, you guys should have a conversation about what is sexy to you that is like dirty talk, because like sometimes people be saying shit and I'm like,
it can get very unsexy very fast.
It can get very unsexy very fast.
I don't like when people I'm not fucking regularly, or even if I'm fucking them regularly and they're like, whose pussy is this? And I have not already expressed to you, like, we have not crossed that line yet. It's really a dead. Will not say anything.
now we're both sitting here.
We're silent, bro.
Were you silent? Was it silent? Or were you silenced? Think about it.
This is your fault because you go asking questions you really shouldn't be.
You asking me dumbass questions.
Do you want to know the answer? Because the answer is no, nigga. You're leaving after this.
I don't think I've ever said that. I haven't said that to anyone.
You know, I'd be saying it to the heavy hitters. No, but not like this pussy is yours. More like, take this pussy. You can have it. It's all.
Yeah, I might say you can have it. I might say that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I like a good dirty talk. I'm not very good at it, but I like when people be whispering in my ear, like, you know, call me like a good girl, like, do it again one more time. Because that's usually what I be hearing, like, do it again for me. Just do it one more time. Can you do it again?
And
I will.
It's the do it again, or I like to ask, do you have some more for me?
Ooh, yeah. I like to hear that one too.
Because I want, my tank is empty.
It's empty, baby.
Like,
oh wait, but you're working on something new. I remember. Okay, moving on.
Okay, so another one is, this one was like, because then it made me go back and think like it said humming while you're giving oral. And I never like consciously do it, but like I do it because I'm enjoying
moan
it.
into the pussy.
Yeah. And now I'm like, does it feel different? Like because I never I never like paid attention enough for like
to see like your reaction, like,
or feel or even feel it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Is this something
I can imagine if
I love that you tested it out.
I don't know. I guess I haven't noticed either. Okay. Like if anybody's ever done that.
I'll mentally make note next time. Watching your favorite porn together and masturbating side by side or across the room.
It's my favorite right now.
Those are good ones. Maintaining eye contact, also really good for the sight, obviously. Incorporate sweet fruits, flavored lubes, and your own sexual juices into playtime. One of my favorite things actually to do is like when we have somewhere to be and it's like, okay, we don't have time for this right now, but like I always make time for you to have one. There's never time for me to have one because I'm gonna make you wait until we get back. Because I can wait, that's fine, but I do like to like rub my fingers on my pussy and like put it in their mouth and I'll be like, okay, let's go. Oof. Like shoes on, ready to go. And I'm like, wait, I forgot something. Especially because I don't usually have panties on, so it's always like so easy.
Wow. Very Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibes. Like I feel like that's what they used to do.
Okay, so that's the meat and potatoes of the episode. I thought there was
Wow.
some more, but
No, I love it.
that was that. We got you on the sight. We got you on the smell, taste, touch, and sound. Yeah, we pretty much hit all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I was thinking of another one for sight.
yeah, tell me.
Mirrors, because I've
Oh,
been really
yeah,
working
yeah.
with that one also lately. Putting a mirror there so you can watch yourself, have sex, or you can have your partner watch you while you give them a oral, that way they get two views. They're like looking at you and then they're looking at the back of you, or vice versa for you to look at your partner. There's just so many ways that you can utilize them. I don't know about putting them on your ceiling so that I just always feel like it's gonna fall on me in the middle of the night. But mirrors. Even if you're like a little self-conscious, there's something about seeing it.
Especially with like low lights. and
Yeah,
things
especially
like
with
that.
low lights. You're like,
Yeah.
damn, this is actually pretty sexy. Like, I'm sexy. And it makes you want to keep going because you're sexy.
I love it. Well, I did have some questions for the girls.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if you.
No, hey, moving.
I've been trying to
About to
keep
be a
my-
shady bitch.
I've
All right,
been
here we go.
trying- I've been trying those.
There wasn't even necessary since you already had the motherfucking questions.
Sorry, but I only got them together.
And you keep going.
Okay. Have you had a play session that was specifically like dedicated to sensory things, or is it on your list if you haven't?
Dedicated is a very strong word, like saying, okay, this today we're gonna do all of these things to focus on the senses. But I think there's been sessions where sensuality has like you said, sensuality and sensory go so heavily together that I have made intentional sensual playtimes where like it is like all about all of your senses. Taste is one that I really have not utilized a lot. I think smell, we use when we give massage, we use massage oils and like things like that. So I'll say that is part of it. But I've never really considered using a lot of taste in that. But, we'll start off with like a massage. We have our low lighting, our mirror, what else is there? Sight. Yeah. Sometimes we'll put a blindfold on in that occasion. Or like I've put a blindfold on while I'm writing. He's put a blindfold on while I'm writing. And like it feels good because you don't have to worry about what you look like
Yeah.
if they're blindfolded. And then you just kind of like get to move how you want to move. And like however you need to get your nut, get your nut.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't know. There's this thing, and I think it maybe like it's because all of the senses are coming together, but it's like really intense. Like when someone's hitting it from the back, my favorite position, and then they like start licking on my ear.
Yeah.
So it's like the temperature of your breath and the
weight also.
Yeah, the weight, the temperature, the sound of you like breathing in there, and then it's ticklish like at the same time. It's just so much, and like it's uncomfortable, but that should be making me come on accident.
On accident.
Because I'm like, oh my god, it's so uncomfortable. This is terrible.
Tickle play, sensual tickling was also on there, but I didn't really want to dive into that because both of us hate being tickled.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, don't tickle me sensually. Don't tickle me playfully. Just don't
do
tickle me.
it.
Just don't. Literally,
It's
Red
not really
walked past
fun.
me and tickled my foot, and I jumped so hard, and I was like,
I'm gonna accidentally kick you in the
I
face.
literally was like, not now. I have to be on guard. Like I didn't think. What?
Look what you did. You took away
Look
my
what you did.
safety and security.
Come on. What? Oh, before I just get past it,
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't had a play session that has been, well, no. I mean, I've had like, sub sessions or things like that, but it's more like impact play more than it is sensory play. But I do want to have like a sesh where it's like heavily focused on the senses, and I really think that is probably like very high on my list of things to do. Is to like really have a night where it's like Domlex sensory things. Like
Where you take your time, you have a list of these, like try things out, and like
it's not. I don't think it's a list. I think because I fantasize so much so often, I think that it will be more of like me trying to figure out which one I want to do first.
Okay.
I think I have like a lot of things that I want to do, and I have been buying things to be prepared for whenever the time comes, because I want to like and I've said that before. I just want to go to dumb space for a little bit. I want to not be a person. I want to not be a person. I want to be a pleasure giving machine.
Ooh.
Which is what I usually am, but like I want to be one like out of space.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, it is on my list. Very high on my list.
Sounds like Lex is saying put in your applications.
Am I?
No, please don't crowd the DMs. And if you do, just theirs.
Yeah, not the podcast.
Not the podcast.
Courtney said that ain't got shit to do with me. What do you think your most sexual sense is, or like the sense that turns you on the most?
I would say touch. I would say touch. It's so basic in this sense. But like, yeah, just anytime like somebody touches my neck or my waist or like pressure, I feel like any pressure or like my ear rests on something, then it's on and popping for me.
It's on and popping.
Yeah, that's kind of something that gets things started for me.
Okay.
But like light touches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, I think my biggest one might be sight. Just because I be looking when you're not looking. I be looking sometimes when you are looking, but I be looking a lot, and like just looking is enough for me. Like I've been around people and just been like, you just look so good, it hurts. Like in my head, and like I'm just like dripping, like just because I'm like, you just look so good, it's hurting me.
So you're a really visual person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I like to do things more than like things being done, because I can see it, and I do. My very close would be touch, because I am still a soft kitten, so I do like being pet on. Definitely petting on me is definitely a way to like get me going. Love that. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I've had partners that are very auditory, you know, like I've had someone put like a voice memo, like, and just record a voice memo instead of like a video. Like say we're in like bad, like it's dark.
I thought you were saying that they were playing a voice.
No.
Someone's voice memo.
No, like
wait,
it's been dark.
Fucking the poetry.
Or like we don't have a good angle, and so you can't video it. So they just put a voice memo, and they just like, you can hear like the bed, and you can hear like the slaps, you can hear like the moaning and the breathing, and that shit. They sent it to me. That shit was hot. I was like, this shit is cool. I didn't think that like that would.
Hey, what are you listening to? Sex tape number 12.
Oh my god!
By me and Jerome. TikTok?
Wow, that's so funny. No one take our idea.
Don't take our idea. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's how you said it. You can always take it out.
No, then I have to sit here and edit. I've been really good at just
that's true.
Chop, boom. Done.
Yeah. Okay. I think we already said that. Sight. Okay, cool. In your most recent experiences, what sense do you think has been most prominent and being stimulated?
Probably sight. I would say sight. When it's taken away, it really intensifies things for me. And when it's there, you know, it can really like reconnect me. Like I like to look at my partner's eyes, especially when I'm like writing them or like pleasing them, just to see like how they're reacting, and that really, I internalize it. Yeah, you know,
it's just like, yep, that's me.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll do that some more then. Perfect. Oh, you like that? No. I'd be like, I know.
I love I know, bitch. I love I know. Like, oh man, yeah, that's one that I really like. Yeah. Like I also think I realize, I tend to be more of a, I don't know if I tend to be more of a talker or if I'm just with people that are not talkers. Because I don't really be talking. I just be saying words.
Yeah. Like, they're not sentences. They're like they're like...
Yeah, like short phrases.
Yeah.
And like, they're like moaners. But like, I definitely have to be like, tell me. Because I want to know. Yeah. Like, if it feels good, I want to know. If I'm like really deep, I want to know. I want to know. Like, just say words to me.
I don't like saying too much because then I be stumbling over my words and then I sound stupid. And I'm like, oh my God, I misspelled the word. I missaid the word. And then now they're thinking I like that about that. And then I like.
No, I'm not even talking about like frequently. I'm just saying like, I'm not always having to be like, I don't want to always have to ask you. Sometimes I just want you to tell me.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And since I'm such a tell me bitch all the time, like, you know, I want you to tell me. So like,
tell me, baby.
I also do really like, I don't know, I have a thing with my ears too. I have a thing with my ears.
You like when people whisper in them and
Whisper in them, touch on them, kiss them. Oh my God. If you like nibble and lip, like, oh my God. Oh no, it's so bad. I literally am like
not your earlobes. That's
they're
cute.
So bad. It's so bad. The second you get like right underneath my ear and like to my ear, I'm like literally like a dead spider. Like just.
That's what pleasure mapping is. That's what it is. It's like when you go from head to toe with your partner and you figure out all those nooks and crannies that feel really good. Yeah. So like you would get to your first one rather quick. I mean, I know you like you know that too. So maybe that would be your first one.
That's a really nice one.
This would be your close second. Yeah. You guys should try that. Maybe like on the same night that you're doing your sensual play, your intentional sensory play, excuse me. You know, you guys can pleasure map yourselves. So go from top to bottom, head to toe, back to front, whatever.
Do it with that blindfold on.
Do it with the blindfold. Do it with get the feather, get the temperature thing. Try it in different ways.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to take my own advice. That sounds so much fun. It sounds like so much fun.
I think I just need to start keeping a pleasure journal because I just have too many things I want to do to people. But I think my problem is I have too many things I want to do to people. So, yeah. I think I should just hire someone to just let me do things to them.
I mean, you could definitely find a willing slave. You wouldn't even have to hire them. You would just tell them.
They should pay me.
Honestly, you could also find that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Even better if you're like pretty and femme. It's even better. I'll do some things to you.
Do a little thing away, huh?
Well, that's it for today. That is T-Pay.
Where can they find us at, Lynn?
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at allyourpleasures_. Yeah, and you can look and find me in court, but we'll just be there, hanging out, doing what we usually do, promoting pleasure and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Soon you'll see us in NYC.
Yeah.
So once again, if you're in the Big Apple, what do we need to be doing? Like, what do we for sure need to be doing?
Yeah, hit us up and like tell us what we should be doing. The restaurant we should go to.
Yeah, we have a lot of activities planned already. We just need to plan the food. We
like
don't have
filler space, you know?
Yeah, we don't have any food planned.
No, we don't have any food planned and like any relaxation or just like fun. We're moving a lot, you know, because it's New York City. So we're going to a lot of museums and shit. But
I'm very excited for the museum.
Me too. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the High Line. It's so pretty up there. That one's gonna be nice.
Yeah, we're just gonna be really cute.
Yeah. And we also have some announcements this week. So you know, pay attention to our socials where we'll be announcing a special something for the gals and the gays as usual.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we love you. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you are not following us on Spotify or Apple Music, go ahead and hit that subscribe or follow button as well. We love you again, and yeah, bye, bitch. Bye.
Bye.
Hush, hush, baby.